I got a question. Somebody give me Romans 13 and 11. I have a question. It's a Ronald car, man. Give me Romans 13 and 11.
Khan, this is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Brother, you need a water? Thank you.
Get down here to class, 1232 North King Street, Wilmington, Delaware.
Shalom, Lord Christ, to my brothers and sisters, man. Y'all need to come down to 1232 North King Street, where the truth resides, man. ISUPK Delaware. We definitely representing doing some big things.
202, right. You know what I mean? Come and be a part of this rising thing that we got going on here in Delaware.
I hear everybody claiming that they love the Lord and love God and all that. Well, get in here and show it. You know what I mean? The scriptures say faith without works is dead. So if you ain't doing nothing, your faith is dead. So get up and do something. What you need to do is get your ass up and get in the class. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing else. You're sitting home wasting time. Everything is going on around you, and you don't know how to compartmentalize these things. You understand? I'm on my way to class right now, like you should be. You know what I'm saying? Class don't stop for nothing.
When Westworld. Let's get it. Don't be sure, tell them make sure. If not, we gon' make war. Clips say it hold 20, but I think it could take more. Grab a stick, fire on your camp, we gon' make s'mores. I ain't satisfied with my spot, then I'ma take yours. No matter how many roadblocks in my way, I'ma break forward. This path I'm on is so damn narrow, I just stay forward. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, I just ate more. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, give me 8 more. Nigga, I don't sugarcoat shit, bitch, I'm straightforward. Don't give a fuck if they don't let me in, I just break doors. Ballin' so hard, they asking what team that I play for. Scammer who? They ain't stopped making guns when they made yours. Sick with it, feeling like I woke up with stage 4. They ain't want the peace loose, what they opened up the cage for. Endure the pain, been through hard times is what I'm made for. Paid my dues, never left a wage, I just rage war. So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Stood against all enemies. In high school, you was the man that's lost memory shit. Lost energy, never lost my energy. Never lose control, never losing, dog, I plan to keep. You lose your mind where I'm from, I ain't talking from what you see. I never lost soul, losing times, wasting steady pacing. You off track, I'm on that. You pray to God, hoping he can save you. But there's power about war, and that's a different angle. This another lost cause, and I'm just adding to the list. They not seeing me for that reason, got a flash on the grip. Nigga, big priest, they gon' judge me by my increase. And I'ma keep stepping in these joys to the increase. Just got off the phone with Jacob, and he said it's time to shine. Certified, blue dot, put it on you, now you verified. One West world, bigger than World War III. Do not sleep, it's not cheap, and it's still top 3.
So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Came on boats and then chains, so when I get rich, I'ma grab a boat and 10 chains with 12 ribs from each tribe. And each rib gonna have at least 3 kids. Yeah, I'ma have a deep squad. Been rapping since knee high. Now a nigga a shack size. Spit that holy fire, when you hear it, you get baptized. One West World, yeah, you niggas know the logo. And I'ma bust it down so the haters see the glow glow. Let's have a feast, let's shine on our enemies. Right in they face, let's blind all our enemies. Cause now we half, but we come from half knots. Throw that cash on the ground, my nigga, let's cast lots. I started from the bottom, birthed out of mud, raised by gangsters, turned out a thug. I ain't give a fuck, burnt out I was, from hitting licks in and out and selling nicks in the drop.
So many chains and gold teeth, this the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere other than one that is not me. It's beef, we strut a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach him with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines, you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'm a go, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They ring got the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the foe, connected from Cali to New York, niggas, so let it go. Made for this, nigga, I eat bars and drink flows. Thinking you woke into your third eye, peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, they bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same, you want the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire, you can't stand the rain, take an aim. Tell him runner, he can try his best. Drive a car named after me, that's why I'm in the vet. Laugh at these niggas once again, and I ain't break a sweat. Number 1 at everything I do, that's why I'm one West. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this, janitor with the mop stick. You gon' need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I bomb shit, 10 for 10, I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog, and it's not lit. They can see that my mind's sick, I don't fight, I fight.
Okay, I'm gonna hand this to you before we even start.
Yes, sir.
So like, let me do one thing real quick.
No sweat, no sweat. All right. Well, let me get the camera up a little bit more here. Hold on a second. Because brothers is tall up in here in Delaware, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm 6'10".
Yeah, you know what I mean? We about the same height, man. You got anybody else? If Cat was in here, we ain't got nothing. All right, can't get together. Handle it. All right, Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahushua Thumb to the brothers. Shalom Yahweh Shema Thumb by Shem Yahushua to the sisters. We pray to get back this camera. Sir. We look like we in the living room. I wish we don't get this lamp out of here too. No sweat. Salaki, the water for bearing with us here. All right. We still in rebuilding phase over here in Delaware. All right. But Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahushua Thumb to the brothers. Shalom Shema Thumb by Shem Yahushua to the sisters. This is ISUPK Delaware. You know what I mean? ISUPK started out of One West, Harlem, New York, and the Commander General Yohanan. You know what I mean? Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth according to these scriptures that the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American are the 2 children of the house of Israel. All right, so what we do here is the Sabbath service. You know what I mean? We continue in our heritage. We take back our records, you know what I'm saying? And we keep the law, statutes, commandments, and we follow these traditions, all right? So we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? He played so fine, don't you agree?
I'm right.
All right.
No drinks.
Nah, it's all straight. Making sure y'all clean these Jones after the class, you know what I mean? All right, sir. I should have some thug. Sir.
Lasha Allah.
Last Allah. Okay. Well, you hold Shamar, that's why I asked. You know what I'm saying? But if we had another one here, bro, I'm gonna start bringing you up there, boss.
You should teach him.
Might as well get it on, you know what I mean? Slide. All right. Men of Israel, Maitim, which means to stand. Wapanya Hakodum, which means to turn face to east. All right. We're going to set up these prayers in the Hebrew and the English.
All right. I don't think I can hold it.
I got you.
I don't hold it. I don't look crazy if I do it like that.
No, each one.
All right. This is the Salakia. All right. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, found in Matthew 6, 8 through 11, 13. Salakia. I messed up.
No.
Abanawa.
Shabbat
Shemayim. Wadash. Ayah. Shimka. Yahweh. Malakivka. Laba'ah.
Ratazayah.
Ayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawah. Ayah. Bashamayim. Latanana. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalaklanau. Kabawathianau. Kasalaklanau.
Kabawathianau.
Bala'ah. Ayanaw. Banasaya Wam. Abal. Awashayanaw. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahaparwa. La'aiwalamyan. Aman.
All right, what we said in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. And as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us. From evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Space was a little off on.
No sweat.
Right. This is the prayer for the power. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Baba Kasha. Latananawa. Hakak. Larapa'ah. Kal Makala. Kal Matawa. Hakak. Latahar. Amatazarayan. Hakak. Lahakwi. Hamathium. Hakak. Arakarawa. Hatama'ala. Lagarshun. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Wadaman.
What we said in the English. Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power. Power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
All right, this is the prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Barak Lanawa. Wa'asha'ala. Wa'basaparian. Salakia. Barak Bahash. Salakia. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Tawad Amen.
I no sweat. I'll fix that. All right.
I'm gonna just use this one, Salaki.
This is song. Salaki. Pray to bless Israel. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. All right. This is Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haryam.
Al-Haryam.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azariah.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Salakia. Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shalmar.
Shalmar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh. Yahweh. Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'ayakaka.
La'ayakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makalarad.
Makalrad.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Hatnapashka.
Hafnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'aka.
Taza'aka.
Wa'aba. Wa'aka.
Waba Wa'aka.
Ma'aita. Wa'aid.
Wa'ai.
Awalam.
Awalam. What we said in the English. I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
From which cometh my help.
From which cometh my help.
My help comes from the Lord.
My help coming from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. All right, this is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Dama Yelaka.
Al-Dama Yelaka.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dakarash.
Wa-Al-Dashakwat.
Wa-Al-Dashakwat.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'ira Ya'imwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Salakia. Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'itazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakira.
Wanakakira.
Wagalia.
Wagalia.
Wala'a Yasakar.
Wala'a Yasakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al Yaka.
Al Yaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarawatwa.
Yakarawatwa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Okay, good. Now I said that. Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashimi Aya.
Wayashimi Aya.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaryam.
Wahagaryam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Wa'aimalak.
Palashah.
Palashah.
Salaki.
I'm Yeshabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gamashawar.
Gamashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Amam.
Imam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawat.
Zarawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha Laham.
Aisha Laham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Wayashwan.
Wayashwan.
Nasham Salakia. Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayan Da'ara.
Ba'ayan Da'ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'ad. La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nada. Salakia. Nadaya Mawa.
Nadayami. Salakia. Nadayamawa.
Kayara.
Kayara.
Wakazaba.
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 Wakal Tazamanai.
Wakatazalmanai.
Kal Nasia Kamwa.
Kal Nasia Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Naya Rasha.
Naya Rasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Af.
Af.
Nahawa.
Na'awaf.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagalika.
Kagalika.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Arakwa.
Lapanya Rakha.
Kaash.
Ka'ash.
Tabaira ya Ira.
Tabaira ya Ira.
Wakala Haba'a.
Wakalaba.
Salahat.
Salahat.
Harayam.
Harayam.
Khan.
Khan.
Theradatma.
Theradatma.
Basairaka.
Basairaka.
Wabasa wa Apaka.
Wabasa wa Apaka.
Tabahalayam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kwalawan.
Kwalawan.
Waya Bakashwa.
Waya Bakashwa.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Waya Bahalwa.
Waya Bahalwa.
Aya Ai.
Aya Ai.
Waya Kaparwa.
Waya Kapara.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Da'awa.
Waya Da'awa.
Kaya Ata.
Kaya Ata.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Ayawan.
Alayawan.
Al.
Al.
Cal.
Cal.
Al Ratasa.
Al Ratasa. All right. This is Psalms 83. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
And hold not thy peace.
And hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
thine
enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden one.
Against thy hidden one.
They have said.
They have said.
Come. Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
Shall be no more remembrance.
Shall be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Ammon.
Amalek.
The
Philistines.
Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children a lot.
They have hope in the children a lot.
Salah.
Selah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kishon.
As the brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
Like Zahir.
And like Zahir.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
And as Amunah.
As Amunah.
Who said. Let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The house of Yahweh in possession.
The house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like the wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble for the wind.
As a stubble for the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
Make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble.
In trouble.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea. Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Is
Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. All right. This is the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Yahweh Shai.
Why Yahweh Shai?
Salaki. Why Yahweh Shai? Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Wahaya Salaki. Wahaya Lum.
Wahaya Lum.
Mataza Bayaha Alawap Yahana.
Mataza Bayaha Alawap Yahana.
Halawapyam Hasarayam.
Halawapyam Hasarayam.
Hakwataza Yan Yam.
Hakwataza Yam.
Hakaya Yahalayam.
Hakaya Yahalayam.
Wahakya Wahakyan. That's Salakia.
Where you at? Salakia. Wahakwafian. So that's
Wahakwafian.
Wahakwafian.
Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai.
How about Shem Yahweh Shai?
The water Aman.
All right. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
All right. So let's pray. Let's do verses.
Bless. Oh, Salaki.
Let them know what it is.
No, oh, this is the right one.
Yeah, it's all in English.
All right, this is the prayer for the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers and the school.
The Israelite brothers in the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure of the rich.
The treasure of the rich.
Of Israel.
Of Israel.
That refuse.
That refuse.
To give to the school.
To give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug dealers.
The court system. The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogue.
Amalek synagogue.
And armies.
And armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinheads.
Posse Comitatus.
Posse Comitatus.
The gay movement.
The gay movement.
The lesbian movement.
The lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine.
Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
The cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
And the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirit.
Of any of thy people.
Of any of thy people.
That seek to stop us.
That seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction.
And bring swift destruction.
To all the heathen.
To all the heathen.
That stand in the way.
That stand in the way.
Or try to stop us.
Or try to stop us.
From broadcasting your word.
From broadcasting your words.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go.
Cause them to go.
To and fro.
To and fro.
Through the earth.
Through the earth.
And consume them.
And consume them.
Let the plague.
Let the plague.
Shake the house of the thief.
Shake the house of the thief.
And the murderer.
And the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai.
Let Yahweh Shai.
Michael.
Mike.
And Gabriel.
And Gabriel.
Come down with the flying saucers.
Come down with the flying saucers.
And punish all the heathens.
And punish all the heathens.
That come up against us.
That come up against us.
As we speak thy word.
As we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known.
Cause it to be known.
By all that it is the angels.
That by all that it is the angels.
That have done it.
That have done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread.
Through the media.
Through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake.
Cause them to shake.
At thy coming.
At thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. That's what we're talking about right there, boy. All right. Sir.
It's a lot.
Pay attention. All right. Yeshabium. Yeshabium, which means to be seated. You wait. Yes, indeedy. That's how you start the day right there, boy. Let's see what we left off at. I got you. Yes, sir.
All right, let's see where we left off at.
Yeah, God. All right. Can't wait till we get the background all fully so you can slide that way because I'm going to come in that way too. Now, you got to get the big crease on camera, you know what I'm saying? All right, there we go. So we're going to have to, it's the camera because the camera is not centered on the joint. That's the
Can you fix it?
Gotcha. It's just we got it too close.
So we want to back it up?
Yeah, back it up and then bring it over this way. So all right, maybe not.
Don't. So go this way.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me
I'll probably turn on this angle.
yeah, it's on an angle, but hold up.
Like I turn this camera on an angle.
That's 12 right there. No.
Wait, was it?
Slide back.
I see big background.
And then I'm gonna zoom in. So here, like that. Give me some more. All right, man. Appreciate y'all bearing with us. If you want here, go ahead and like, subscribe. Right now, yeah. Come on, dude. You know what time it is, right? Autopilot, bro. Autopilot. All right. That one over there.
You might want to bring the camera down just a little bit.
Bring it down some more.
Just a little bit. Or like mid. So it won't look so short.
Good. Like right there?
Yeah, that's true. So just a little bit. All
right. There we go.
This Hebrew. I just put it in the chat. We left off at Leviticus 22:8, so we started with 22.
Yep. All right. So make sure y'all tune in, man. You know what I mean? Anybody that's coming in, don't forget to throw in there that you in the class. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, you know what I mean? This is such and such. I'm in the class, blah, 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 blah. Checking in from such and such. You know what I mean? If you have any questions, we said Leviticus, what now? Oh,
I'm starting off at 22.
22.9. Come on, man. I'm right there. So that we, if you have any questions, of course, definitely go ahead and drop them in. Go ahead. What you got?
Slack it, sir. I was going over my.
Is the mic out there?
It is. It's my cam. So I was going over my officer's test, right? And I was looking at the John 3:16 breakdown.
Word.
And can you give me a clear understanding on Hebrews 11:3?
Hebrews 11:3. No sweat. Hebrews. Go ahead, read it out.
Come. Hebrews 11 and verse 3. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. I just need to understand, like, on that last part in the last sentence. So things which are seen were not made of things which do appear.
All right, no sweat. Give me a second here. All right. Start from 1.
Verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things not seen.
All right. You know what that's talking about right there?
That's talking about like you knowing you're going to get paid, but you don't see the check yet. Is the mic actually on?
What, they can't hear him?
It's still on.
Yeah, it's on. What's mic? Is it out? 1 or 2? 2. All right, so it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. I mean, you're going to get paid. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't need faith to know you're going to get that thing on check. You work. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we hope for. What's a good example?
Can I say?
It's like we hope for the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? But we can't fathom it. right now because of where we are as a people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's just like as a people, we in captivity. You know what I'm saying? That's why like people look upon us and like this the people, this the chosen children of the Most High.
Right.
You know what I mean? How is this the chosen people? But we sitting here, we in this classroom, we know that we the chosen. We have faith in the children because the scripture says so. You know what I'm saying? So that's the substance of the things that we hope for, because you know we see it, it's written. Things have come to pass in the past. You see what I'm saying? Some of the prophecies that's in this book have come to pass. Now, go ahead and continue on.
Verse 2. For by it the elders obtained the good report.
You know what I mean? The elders obtained the good report because they follow the scriptures. You know what I mean? They keep the laws. They understand that these things have come to pass, and they can use these things as proof that the Most High is real, proof that, you know, these things will happen. You know what I mean? Like when we talk about a lot of these scriptures, when we talk about a lot of these prophecies, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're given a report of what has already been written, and we have an answer. Like right now, why is ISUPK the home of the truth?
Because we teach the truth.
I mean, well, how do you know we teach the truth?
Because we do everything that the Bible says.
I mean, we definitely do that. But this is and it's right there in front of your face. And I used to get tripped up on this. Like Kat asked me this question a long time ago, and it makes so much sense when you hear the answer. You know why this is the home of the truth?
Is it? Oh,
good.
Because we have faith that this is the truth.
No. Good.
Because of what our elders done.
Nope.
Damn. All right.
Kind of, sort of, but it's more simple than that.
It's more simple.
Yeah. You know why this is the home of the truth? Because we have all the answers.
Oh.
Because we have all the answers. You know what I mean? And the scripture actually talks about that too, doesn't it? You know what I mean? That you must have an answer for every man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Study to show yourself approved. You see what I'm saying?
Come.
So that's why it's the home of the truth, because these other groups and these Christian churches and everybody else want to proclaim that they understand life, that they understand how we are going to move, how we're going to get it. They claim they understand these prophecies. They claim how to deal with brothers, how to deal with sisters, how to deal with husbands and wives, but they don't know.
Right.
They don't have the answers. And guess where they get the information from? Watching General Muhammad, watching Commanding General Yohanan. You see what I'm saying? That's how they get, Shalom Lord Christ, sir. That's how they get this information. You know what I'm saying? And if they get it from anywhere else, they're gonna be lost. They're gonna be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Verse 3. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God.
So we understand that the worlds were framed. The worlds. Who are the worlds that it's talking about?
It's talking about like the Israelites, talking about the Edomites in their world, and the heathen in their nations.
So we understand that there's more than one world, because if you look at John 3:16, it said, "For God so loved the world."
Right.
But here it's saying that it's more than one world. It's worlds, and they were framed, they were ordered, they were put in place. You see what I'm saying? By the word of God. You know what I mean? One of the most heaviest things that I've ever heard since coming into the truth was from Captain Talwar. And he said, if you love God, you respect his decisions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's so heavy.
It is.
You know what I mean? Because you got to understand, some of us, we want to be equal. We all want to be one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not how the worlds were framed.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear.
Right. Can you break that down? So we talked about there's multiple worlds, right?
Right.
and that we're not equal. But and it's like I probably could use your help on this one too. This is why. Now we're looking at Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 3, and I, just to make sure I'm going in the right direction with this as well, where it says, "Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear." You know what I'm saying? So in kind of breaking it down, we understand that the worlds that were framed, we're talking about all nations, correct?
Yeah, the worlds. Yeah.
Kind of. And when it's talking about the things that which are seen, they not appear. Like in the way we see it, we think that we are all equal, but that's not how it is.
I believe so. Yeah.
Kind of concept.
And also, definitely.
Kind of.
And then twofold too. Like the world is made. Yeah, you're right.
Come on. Somebody said, "Come on." You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean? So like, we in this world, like you've been on the corners, you know what I'm saying? And we go out and we tell the people what thus saith the Lord. We go and tell them what the Yahweh say to Moses back in Deuteronomy. You know what I'm saying? He said that if you keep my law, statutes, commandments, you shall be above all nations of this earth. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we wasn't supposed to be one nation under God. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be above all these nations. You know what I mean? But where are we now? We at the bottom. But what do they tell us? We are one nation under God. Right. We are all human. We bleed the same blood. Right. We are all one piece. I mean, you my brother. Yeah, you might be. It don't matter the color. We, you know what I mean? We all human beings. You know what I'm saying? Right. And this is what has driven this nation for so many years for us to be okay with our calamity, our oppression. Because they tell us one thing, but we see another. You see what I'm saying? You know you're not equal to the oppressor. Because you know you don't have no might. You don't have no government, you don't have no authority, you don't have anything. But that's not what they're telling you, are they? We are one nation. Your government is my government. Your military is my military. You see what I'm saying? But China has a military. Shoot, Africa, they even got a military. They got on Tupac shirts and dress shoes.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Short sleeve and long sleeve. We say long sleeve, short sleeve. So like it. You know what I'm saying? But that's go ahead. All right, so that was it, right? Yes, so does that pretty much sum it up for you?
So can you just give me a quick recap on what it says? So the things which are seen were not made of things which do appear.
Like let me see here. So the things which are seen were not made of things of which to appear. I'm gonna get a better breakdown from Cap. You know what I mean? Because when I see it, you know what I mean, and I want to make sure that it's all uniform. You know what I mean? With UBK. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's always that. But when I look at this, I think about how the worlds are. Matter of fact, where's my preset book? Matter of fact, I probably got the breakdown in my drink. So lock it. And you can chime in anytime too.
Sir. One of the you don't have them.
No, I left it at. I got the other preset book with me, but it's not. Ain't got the John.
Yeah, in the beginning of it, through faith we understand that the worlds were framed, with the word of God. That's easily understood.
Right.
The second part, which comes, at a little bit more confusion, and I'll just reread that second, that other part where it breaks up by the comma. It says, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. That would be a part that's not easily understood. Like Azawar said, he's going to get more clarification on it, because And ISUBK, the reason why we are the home of the truth is because even when we are someone that has not been in the truth for plus 15, 20 years, we can go to a man that has been in the truth,
Right.
For, however many years, because we still do have, the men above us that are alive, well-versed in the scripture. So that particular piece right there, we're definitely going to get clarification on it, because trying to break that down without having full understanding can have us wrestle with the scriptures and have us, be destroyed. So, I actually put that in the chat so we can go back, the men above us, to be able to break it down, and then we'll be able to recap on that. Salakia.
Yeah. And that's why the scripture says iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean? Because we deal with one another in the school. If there's something that I don't have full, even I'm gonna tell you this, man. Sometimes I could be spot on, but I have enough fear in this word, you know what I mean, and getting our place in this kingdom to where I'm not just going to say I'm gonna teach on that.
Right.
If I don't have full understanding of it, what I'm gonna say is, you know what? Let me get right back to you. Let me talk to Cat. If Cat don't know, he might know. He's like, all right, this is what I believe it is. But just to make sure, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the captain above me. And then if the cat might say, "Oh, I believe I know," but you know what? Just to make sure, let me talk to the gentleman. You know what I'm saying? So it goes up. That's why we are the home of the truth. You know what I mean? Because we value the truth. You know what I mean? One of the beginning of wisdom is what?
Fear the Lord.
Doing what?
Fear the Lord.
Fear of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? I fear giving out wrong information.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I give out some wrong information and somebody then goes off, then now they look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? Or they might say, "Oh man, shoot, I should care. They don't know what they're talking about." I ain't got no pride. To where I can't sit and be like, you know what? I don't know the answer to that. Let me get back to you. I don't claim to know everything in the scriptures. You know what I mean? Anybody who does, you might want to watch out for that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's always something good to learn. You know what I mean? But what I will say is the Bible has a flow,
right,
all the way from beginning to the end. So I can surmise and look at this and say, okay, this is what this is talking about, and I might be spot on. But I still would rather say, you know what? Just to make sure I get a better breakdown of that, let me ask Cat. You know what I'm saying? But I can definitely, I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, I can see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I can see what this is talking about, and understand it can, one scripture can go off all, in different ways. You know what I mean? But yeah, excellent question, man. All right, so yeah, we definitely going to revisit that. We got that table. What's that? 11 and 3, and we'll probably have a talk about that while we cleaning today.
Awesome.
But Kai, one thing I will say about you, Kai, that's why I always like when you come in the class. You know what I mean? Is the questions that you ask. You know what I mean? And that shows that you're studying. That shows that you're reading. You know what I mean? And it also shows that you might be in a lot of battles too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dealing with family. I mean, you even mentioned it.
Yeah.
Dealing with family, dealing with, people in this world, you know what I mean? All types of stuff. You know what I mean? People don't even battle with me no more. I miss those days, boy. I miss those days when people used to battle because, you be steady in your jaw.
Right.
And because of experience, has allowed me to, have a lot more answers and things like that. But they don't battle me no more, man. They don't want to fight me no more.
Beat them up.
Huh?
You beat them up too bad.
I mean, sometimes I just be, I can't just say me. We, like the brothers in the school, we make it simple. You know what I mean? And some people don't understand simplicity when it has to deal with living a perfect life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So with that, let's get right on into the class. Again, if anybody has any questions, we happy to answer your questions in the chat. If you got any questions in the chat, the brother brought out an excellent question. We'll go ahead. If we don't get it by the end of this class, we'll make sure to pick up on that and have it for you guys next week as well. So check out 11 and 3. If I can get a precept to that too, I'm gonna look for that too. All right. Well, actually, why you want to go ahead and read the first Hebrew?
Sir.
All right. All right, so he's gonna be in Leviticus chapter.
Should be 22 and 9. Let me go to my bookmark.
And I'm gonna find this precept real quick.
Sir. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start in the Hebrew for the book of Leviticus, chapter 22 and verse 9. Let me go ahead and get this script right. All right, so book of Leviticus, chapter 22, verse 9 in the Hebrew. Washem, Salakia, Washemar, Af, Mashamar, Thaya, Wala, Yashar, Salakia, Yasharwa, Al Yawa, Kataha, Wamathwa, Bawa, Kaya, Yakala, Lahawa, Anaya, Yahweh, Makwa Dasham. Verse 10. Wakal, Zar, La'ah, Yahakal, Quadash, Thawashab, Kahan, Washa Kayar, La'ah. Salakia, sir. That's one of it. Make sure that's correct, La'ah. All right. That's on grace. Yakal, Quadash. All right. Verse 11. Wakahan, Kaya, Yakwana, Napash, Kwanayan, Kwasapaya, Hawa'a, Ya'akal, Bawa, Salakia, Wayala La'ad, Bayathawa, Ham, Ya'akalwa, Bala Kamawa. Verse 12. Wabah, Kahan, Kaya, Thaya, Salakia, Thayaha, La'ayawash, Zar, Hawa'a, Bathar, Wama, Aquadash, Yum, La'ah, the Akal. Verse 13. Wabath, Kahan, Kaya, the Salakia, Thayaha, Alaman, Salakia, Alaman Ya, Wagar, Wagarsha, Salakia, Washab, Wazarai, Ayan, Laha, Wash Baha, Al, Bayath, Abaya, Kanai, War Zaya, Makalam, Salakia, Malakam, Abaya, Tha'akal, Wakal, Zar, La'ah, Ya'akal, Bawa, verse 14. Waza, Salakia, Wayash, Kaya, Ya'akal, Quadash, Bash, Gaga, Wayasap, Kamashaya Thawa, Ayo, Alayawa, Wanathan, Lakahan, Af, Aquadah, verse 15, Walaya, Yakala, Salaka, Yakala Lawa, Af, Quadashya, Banaya, Yashar, Yasharal, or Salakia, Yasharala, Af, Ashar, Yaryamwa, Laya Hawa. All right, son, Chris. Let me go ahead and get there. Leviticus 19. I mean,
some mean precepts for that, John. Man.
Leviticus 22:9.
I found some mean precepts. You seen the John and Salakia, off the Tazier. You seen the John we put in the chat? You could probably
Hebrews.
Yeah, kind of.
3.
Yeah, we gonna get to that after the. I would like to kind of get the full John of that before class over, but if not, we'll save it for next week. But go ahead.
Khan. The book of Leviticus, chapter 22 and verse 9. They shall therefore keep mine ordinance, lest they bear sin for it, and die therefore.
Good night.
If they profane it, I, the Lord, do sanctify them. Verse 10. There shall no stranger eat of the holy thing. A sojourner of the priest or an hired servant shall not eat of the holy thing. So Salakia. This shows a separation right there, because we all know that the word holy means separate.
Right.
In verse 10, it says, there shall no stranger eat of the holy thing.
Right.
So when they're having these Sabbath services, when they're having these sacrifices, some run-of-the-mill heathen cannot eat of the things that the priests and the children of Israel are eating of during these Sabbath services, or not Sabbath services, but when they're doing the ordinances that the Lord told us to keep, right? This, and the Lord hasn't changed his mind, so we know that even then, up until this day, some heathen can't come in here and follow the ordinances that we're keeping for Sabbath service.
Right.
He can't sit amongst the congregation. He can't hold the Torah. He can't teach us, because that's the way the Lord says it. These holy things are something that's kept for the priests.
Right.
Verse 11. But if the priest buy any soul with his money, he shall eat of it. And he that is born in his house, they shall eat of his meat. So Salakia. On the other hand, and yeah, Salakia. Good night. Right. When it's talking about, but if a priest buy any soul, that will be a servant, correct? And we know that if we have a servant, there's certain things that the servant can't do. So we can't have the servant working on the Sabbath. Am I correct in that?
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. According to the law, they would know better as far as when it talks about kindling the fire, it's not talking about he can't cook or anything like that. If that's your job to kindle the fire for your boss,
Right.
You know what I mean? Then of course you're not to do that. If your job is to shop, you know what I mean, then you're not going out to the market that day to shop for your boss.
Right.
If your job is to sell, you know what I mean, so on and so forth. You know, these fake Israelite groups, or not fake Israelite. Well, you pretty much say it, but these fake groups, whatever, they're gonna have you in the dark. You know what I mean? They're gonna have you saying, "Oh, you can't use the elevator." You know what I mean? You got to take the stairs. You know what I'm saying? Because they believe that killing the fire, or going shopping, or something that's well, but let them tell it. They still drowning. You know what I'm saying?
Or heating their house.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Or they ain't turning the fridge off. They ain't unplugging the fridge. Letting the kids starve. Making prepping tuna fish sandwiches. So, but they're not doing that, sir. I don't believe they are. I don't believe they cutting. I don't believe they going to the generator and hitting the big button. I mean, not the generator, the fuse box, and flicking the big switch. Right. They ain't doing it.
I mean that they can't use the cell phone.
You can't do nothing.
You can't charge your cell phone.
No,
you can't use your phone.
No, you can't do nothing.
It's the same thing as the elevator.
Electronics. So I mean, but I know who is. There are people. Shoot, them honest folk. They don't play no games, man.
Oh, see them on the school.
You be a W. We know about people that really be doing that crazy type stuff. You know what I mean?
They keep the horse and buggy for real.
They don't play no games, man. You know what I'm saying? They got the horse and buggy. They if they need a ride to the store, they'll ask their neighbor, "Hey, listen, neighbor, you got to take me because I can't drive."
That horse and buggy got 52.
Listen, man, I hit a horse and buggy. That's another stuff. I did. I did, man. I hit a horse and buggy, and Paul came after me, man. Paul said, "Hey, man, that's going to be about $4,000." You know what I mean? He said, "You know how we do? We surround your house." I said, "Well, I was a Christian at the time." I said, "Well, you know how we Christians do? We pray about it." You know what I mean? But he was using the phone. So,
got a cell phone.
He was using the phone. I was like, "Yeah, man, you need to listen. My insurance take care of me. I don't know what you're going to do." Yeah, boy was trying to get me, man. Paul was trying to get me, man. Yeah, but them wheels cost a lot of money, evidently. You know what I'm saying? I'm honest people ain't no joke. Bro, what you got?
Don't they build it from scratch? The car part, don't they have a light on there?
Yeah, it do, but I think
yeah,
it's a reflector. Yeah, they real about that. They have even their joint is worked off of sun power. Like it's like they have they load them joints. So if you see them at night and you see their lights on, whatever, it's because they're solar powered. Okay.
I'll slack it back here. I don't think they all the way in about their life, because at 16 they give them the teenager opportunity to go experience the world.
Yeah.
They want to consider themselves being Amish, or they want to be in a parts.
Right.
So I don't think they all the way about that life. Some of them tried it and they're like, I'm just gonna go on that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: if you see him with a beard on, he about that life.
Yeah, I'm saying he went experience it at 16. All the electronics, all the drugs, all the other stuff that he do in the world. They experienced that stuff at 16. They go out in the world and do that stuff. Then they got a choice. They give them time to go do it. They got a choice. Like, yo, are you sticking with this, or you gonna come back?
Right.
Some of them stick to the world. Some of them go back.
Yeah, some of them come back and be half and half, like lemonade and iced tea. It's an amazing drink. All right, go ahead.
Verse 12. If the priest's daughter also be married unto a stranger.
Mm.
She may not eat of an offering of the holy thing.
Oh, say that again.
If the priest's daughter also be married unto a stranger, she may not eat of an offering of the holy things.
Good night. You know, we got a lot of daughters out there that done messed around and they done got with a stranger. Now, I understand around this time, sometimes a stranger would actually be considered somebody from another nation. So you had like Judah, Benjamin, you know what I'm saying? They were strangers. You know what I mean? Because what you'll find sometimes, and this might confuse some people when they see it, is the laws that was given unto the stranger.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, well, wait a minute, what you mean? It's like, no, that's an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Because the laws is only given unto us, the children of Israel. So if you ever see anything like that, don't get confounded, don't get confused. Understand that the Most High only dealt with Israel. You know what I'm saying? So a stranger would be somebody like if Benjamin was to travel into Judah's land, or if, you know, Naphtali was to travel into, this is how you deal with that person. Like when it's talking about love thy neighbor, you know what I'm saying, and things like that in the New Testament, it's not talking about loving the heathen nations because, again, they don't have a law. The law was only given unto the children of Israel. So when it's talking about love thy neighbor, well, guess who was neighbors? Judah, Levi. Well, Levi was all over. Benjamin, you know what I mean, Naphtali, Ephraim. We were neighbors at one point. You know what I'm saying? So that's when it's talking about, you know, those types of things. So you even had servant, like the law about your servant and serving 7 years and doing certain things like that. Understand that was dealing with the children of Israel.
Right.
So don't be confounded when you see things like that. And it's like, oh, well, see right here, it's saying that this is what the stranger, and that means that the Edomite could do. No, that's not what it's talking about. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to be clear on that. But then there are certain things when it's talking about stranger. This actually would make sense because what's the one where it says that that they can't come into the congregation until the third or fourth or 10th generation or something like that.
The Moab.
Yeah.
But that meant forever, right?
Come. You know what I mean? So like this when I see this, it does make sense because, you know, you if you marry heathen,
right?
Why should you be allowed to do anything? You know what I mean? You basically, dang, that's messed up, bro. And you let your daughter go ahead and do that when the Most High clearly says that you're not supposed to take your daughters into their sons or their sons into your daughter. But I just think it's just heavier when the daughter goes. Because you see scriptures like, you know, you hear about King Solomon, right? I was talking to my son about this on the way in today. You know, King Solomon had how many wives? He had 500 wives and concubines. But he also, huh?
Yeah, that was wives.
Yeah, Khan. And he had heathens.
One he was.
Right? How about that? But he married some heathens, and what did he do to some of them special ones? He erected temples to the gods of their fathers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing that cursed Israel. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, like, this is the reason why the Most High put that law in place, because he knew that Leroy was going to put on a daggone gi and a raisin hat and walk around the town talking about who's the master? Right. You know what I'm saying? Talking about can you show me some boobs? Because he knew he was going to take on the customs of the heathens. Hey, my man, what it look like? Yeah, see how I mean? Ain't nothing doing it.
Even before Genesis, we're talking about the sons of God took on the daughters of men.
You come.
It talks about that. So.
Oh no, I was talking about giants. What you talking about, man? There's giants on the earth, man.
Man, listen,
Nephilims.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. But we were talking about that too, because I mean, the other nations, you know what I'm saying? They have had some women that was spared. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, it's y'all don't get a trip. Y'all don't trip out. Y'all be like,
Yeah.
Back in the day, you like, dang, Lucy Lulu Chinese drum or something like that. You're like, oof, you know what I'm saying? But it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Every nation, the Lord made. This is crazy. This deep. The Lord really made every nation. You know what I'm saying?
Within Israel
or the other nations outside of Israel to have their own beautiful type women. So that way men don't be fighting on top of them.
Right.
If you really look at it.
Yeah.
But the crossbreed, the Lord never wanted no crossbreed.
You never did.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't want Ye to go with Kim Kardashian.
He ain't right.
He didn't want OJ to go mess with Kim Kardashian mom. He didn't want none of that stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But during that time, it was fair upon him. He grabbed it because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look at Samson.
Yeah, they got enough, you know?
You know what I'm saying? Samson was all caught
This
up.
is crazy. The sidebar about that. Did anybody know that what was her name? Nicole? This is the sidebar. I'm going back to it. But Nicole Simpson, you know her handyman was the Casanova killer? Did anybody know that?
The what now?
Casanova killer.
Yeah. I didn't know why her handyman, he killed 4 blondes like at the same time around OJ. Nobody brought it up.
Dang, it might not even be his son.
So like,
you know what? I seen a movie and it talked. Yeah, all right, Salaki. You know what? I seen a little low budget joint.
Yeah.
And they talked because he was doing some like work on her house around the same time. Yeah.
He was Casanova killer.
Yeah.
He went on a killing spree. He killed 4 women across the United States that he know of that he could link to. And his particular type was blinds. At the same time she died, at the same time he came that week, nobody heard from her.
Yeah. Oh, so that's picking up from the last conversation we was talking about with OJ, but
yeah,
it's like but yeah, so yeah, man. So yeah, she should read that again. That was 13.
Concert. Oh no, it was 12.
Okay, come.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 22 and verse 12. If the priest's daughter also be married unto a stranger, she may not eat of an offering of the holy thing.
Dang, she can't even eat the offering. Go ahead.
Verse 13. But if the priest's daughter be a widow or divorced and have no child in Salakia and is returned unto her father's house, as in her youth, she shall eat of her father's meat, but there shall no stranger eat thereof.
All right, so that's clear. That's clear. So we are talking about a heathen right here. You know what I'm saying? That is very clear. You know what I mean? She can't return until she divorced that dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or is a widow. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, you know what's crazy too? It says here, there shall be no stranger eat thereof. What if she have a child by that stranger?
Right.
That child cannot eat of.
She can no. Because what? We understand that this is patriarchal. We understand that if your father is a heathen, then that child is a heathen.
Right.
That's why it's important that it says and have no child.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if she has a child, she's still unclean. She still can't eat.
That's tough.
Because you done messed around and defiled your house.
That land's greatly polluted.
Like stay away. And that's how you should look at it. Like, you know what I hate seeing? Like, it seems like a lot of these commercials that they put out, there's blended families. And I know they want to try to push the narrative. It's okay, you know what I mean? No. It just seems like they pushing that narrative so much, whereas it's either a white woman with a black man. You'll see that now. Before, for the longest time, because I used to pay attention to this. I used to say this all the time. It's always been a white man with a black woman. And then they'll bring the baby up and the baby will have like red hair. You know what I'm saying? I remember when it first started, it was a kid going through the whole house on a big wheel. And he just ripping up the floors. And it wasn't a commercial about cleaning the floors. It was just it was just a regular commercial. This kid just ripping through the daggone house on wood floors on a big wheel. It wouldn't happen in a black household, man. I'm sorry. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to be carpet. If you have carpet, then put the wood floors, man, my mom will kill you. I thought it was a Mr. Clean commercial or something. I mean, getting the scuffs up. No, it was just a regular old, a bounty commercial. He hit the table and the and juice started spilling. He was like, oh! You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But it seems like, but then it start getting worse and worse and worse. Now it's like you can't find a black couple in the commercial. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see that no more. You see, matter of fact, you know what you do see? Alternate lifestyles in commercials. They got a whole commercial out right now where they got the one boy, he got on the whole women joint. You know what I'm saying? And he talking about some what's that pill you take? I guess so that you can continue to do what you do while you got AIDS.
Good night.
Y'all ain't see that commercial?
I did.
It's some type of drug that you can take. You know what I mean? That you can still do what you want to do while you got AIDS or something like that. I want to say it's something crazy like that. I really want to say it's something crazy like that.
No, you hit on it. I can't say that though, but you hit it with the hemp. That's
it?
Yeah, it's a commercial where you're talking about it lowers the
A1C or something like that.
Not the A1C, but it lowers the.
No, A1C. I'm sure.
Okay, it basically keeps the person who have HIV.
Right.
They can have
relations
with someone who got HIV.
Right.
And what this drug do, it pretty much makes this somehow made a way that this medicine can keep that sickness of the disease at bay.
That's crazy.
So you can go in there and penetrate. You see somebody like.
God damn.
You can go in there and see somebody that was bad.
Right.
If she's taking this drug here, you can literally go up in that joint and do the thing. Even though she has, but it won't allow you to get. That's what they say. I don't know. That mean that they have been testing this on people.
Good night.
Because everything got a clinical trial
that
it goes through. So somehow they figured this out. And now it's up here for sale. But me personally, they even get now. We also have a condom. Now, when the men can get a condom and they can put it in a girl, just a tip, and it changes colors.
What the hell?
And it changed colors, and it lets you know they
got something.
They have HIV.
Dang.
For AIDS.
That's insane.
That's the condom. Soon you put the tip in.
See that? See. If you understand, man. Good night, man.
This
is the world we live in, man.
This is a controlled thing that pretty much the white man, the oppressor has pretty much monetized.
Yeah.
Now to the point where he's selling you a drug with a disease and a condom with a disease, but you can make money off of it.
Yo, this is the world that we live in. We live in a world where somebody has sympathy for those who have made poor decisions in sex partners, and now they're justifying it by saying, here's something that will allow you to continue to make poor decisions.
That's exactly what.
You know what I'm saying? This is. I know your lifestyle isn't right, but go ahead and keep the party going.
Yep. Continuing the deviant behavior.
You know what I'm saying? That's the world we live in, because we are all one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Liberty and justice for all. You should be free to live the way you want to live and do what you want to do. And I can't say that you can't. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody wants to make a dumb decision, hey, we don't want them to die. Let's try to figure out a way to keep them alive.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're going to die because we didn't catch this when you were doing the crazy thing. But we're not going to stop letting these people make this bad decisions. We're just going to make it more convenient. You know what I'm saying? That's the world we live in. Instead of saying sex is marriage. You know what I mean? Instead of saying, you know what I mean, this lifestyle you can die for. You know what I mean? Because the Most High does not condone this lifestyle at all. He doesn't even want you to look like the other part. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. I didn't know effeminate was in the scriptures until I came in the truth. Because that wasn't taught in the Christian church.
Right.
Oh, it's not being taught in the Christian church. It's not. The word effeminate is not. If it was, we wouldn't say things like the choir director is. We wouldn't see things like men in the soprano section.
Yo, that's funny.
Yeah, they be in the soprano section singing high, singing the high notes. We wouldn't see women in the tenor section. I don't care how deep your voice is.
It's a lot.
So I'm just saying.
Right. Never mind.
They were like, swing low. Sweet chariot. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't see pantsuits. I'm sorry. Ain't nothing wrong with the pantsuit, but it's a thought behind the pantsuit sometimes, man. I'm not wearing a dress.
Right.
I'm not going to wear a dress. Ain't nothing wrong with the pants. Some of the pantsuits is dope. I ain't nothing for the sisters. You know what I mean? No sweat. You can wear a pantsuit. But I know who's wearing a pantsuit. Wanda Sykes, Salakia. Yeah, you're gonna wear a white pantsuit on your wedding day. And you supposed to be playing, but she couldn't even do that on the show, man. You ever see that show? It's a TV show with her on it. You know what I'm saying? And she's supposed to be playing like the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like she's feminine. But even she probably was like, I ain't wearing no dress. Meanwhile, Tyler Perry wearing that dress. Everybody else wearing that dress. I ain't wearing no dress. I'm gonna wear a pantsuit. And that's gonna be my wedding outfit. It's gonna be all white. And I'll have some like little floral thing on my head. That's as feminine as you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Effeminate was not being taught in the church, man. It's not being taught because it's mad effeminate in the church.
There's this brother at my job that I talk to about the truth. I mean, we and him go back and forth a lot.
Oh, that's good. That's good money. I like those types.
Yeah. So he asked me a question. He was like, don't judge me. Don't judge me. And with him saying that, I already knew it was going to be some off the wall. You know what I mean? Some off, like it's like an off the wall question. He says, "Do you think it's weird if he gets black nail polish?" He talking about he was doing all this research behind it. I'm like, brother,
why you got to do research?
Yeah, I was like, because you know it's wrong. You know what I mean? You know it's fruity. Like, I mean, like, and I told him, I was like, listen, man, this world is trying to take away your masculinity. You know what I mean? So you're going to get this. You're going to get the nail polish done, and you're going to think, okay, I'm not a fruit. You know what I mean? And then you're going to keep going deeper and deeper into it, right? Until you finally cross the barrier. You know what I mean? Like, you just hang on the fence. And I told him, I was like, listen, that's, I can't say gay, right? But I was like, man, that's just gay.
He just said it. He just said it. I can't say it. I'm gonna tell you, and I just literally thought about this. And I remember I was a kid. and I had to do some stupid stuff, right? I remember I was bored one day. I had a pencil. And I scribbled in my middle finger on my nail. I was giving people middle fingers with the pencil in. You know what I mean? It just came to my mind because when you sat there and said like the black nail polish and stuff like that, I'm like, man, that's weird. That's weird as hell. But then I said, hey, you don't remember when you was a kid? You don't remember that time when you was in class, you was bored as hell, and I had a pencil and I just started scribbling my finger, the middle finger, and my whole finger was the black. It wasn't black, but it was like you had the pencil joint. And I was just walking around like, But I had everybody cracking up. Like I just walked up to people, just like, it was just like, oh, what's wrong with you? But you know what I mean? Nah, it's kind of weird if you want to walk around with black fingernail polish. I'm gonna tell you what else was weird. I remember I dated this one girl, and you know, I don't, because some people might do this, right? She took me to a what's the place? The nail place.
Nail salon.
Yeah, nail salon joint. Because she hated dirty fingernails. This was her thing. You know what I mean? Hated, and I wasn't like really dating. I was like, you know, like kind of like friend zoned. You know what I mean? One of them type joints. But she just hated dirty fingernails. And me, my mans, her, we all went out. And it was like, you know, we gonna stop at the witch call, and then we gonna go to this wedding and all this other type stuff. And it was like, get your nails done. I got my nails done, man. Look at the whole class looking at me like, this nigga. It was clear fingernail polish. The jaw, they did the whole, you know, cuticle jaw and stuff like that. And I just remember feeling weird as hell. Now, this is clear fingernail polish. You know what I mean?
Clear coat.
Clear coat. Clear coat.
You gotta go.
Yo, I remember feeling weird as hell like this. While they getting the cuticles and doing all that type stuff. And my man's the one who pumped it up, like, yo, try to tell you, man, this the new way, man. Try to tell you, man, girls they love. And my man was like, yo, try to tell you, man, girls like dudes to clean nails, all this other type stuff. And I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get some Johns because I got some clean nails and, you know, they polish and everything. I was a young boy, you know what I'm saying? Like 16, 17. I was like, you know what I mean? I guess it's gonna get me some Johns. Not one chick looking at your nails, bro.
Yeah.
Not one chick is looking at your nails. You know who looking at your nails? Your dumb ass, because you're gonna be sitting there the whole time like, the hell? What the freak is a cuticle? You know what I'm saying? You looking at the jaws like this is ridiculous, man. This stuff, I gotta wipe this stuff off my fingers. You know what I'm saying? Does that mean I'm such and such? No. But the whole thing, the me sitting there, being in the daggone place, getting the jaw, getting the whole fingernail thing done, I think that's a little suspect, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? I went through it, and I felt some type of way. You know what I mean? So yeah, if a dude wants to go and get his whole nails polished, he's willingly wanting to do that just for GP. I mean, it's suspect, bro.
Right.
Look at.
I'm gonna do the same thing too. I try to please a girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like, let's go to the nail salon.
Yeah.
I didn't get no I didn't get nothing added to it. They just
Clean
like, trimmed it down, you know what I mean? But even like you said, you sitting there with it, you know what I mean? And then she brought the nail all the way back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this shit hurts, man. Like,
yo,
like, it's the last time I'm doing this shit. You know, I can't say that, but last time I'm doing this, you know what I mean? Like,
I just don't. I don't. You know, listen. I clip my nails, bro.
Yeah.
That's all. You know what I mean?
That's all.
But I'm looking at my joints right now, and I realize I ain't been looking at my hands, and I'm looking at my joints right now, and I'm seeing a good night. I mean, yeah. You see the ruffles and all that other type stuff.
Hell yeah.
I got skin peeling back here and all this type. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm not going to be like, sure, I need to go get my nails done. This is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But dudes be up in there getting
pedicures, man.
I was about to say pedophiles. Good night. Getting pedicures and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, hey, listen, man. That's what you know. That's what you do. Listen, man. I understand. Some people ain't like that. They not. You know what I mean? Alter their lifestyles. They just like, you know, their nails to be right. I guess. I guess that's okay. I just know when I went through it, I felt weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, you know, I don't feel weird when I get a haircut. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that's the only thing that we do. As far as like
I used to. I ain't had a haircut. Now I don't know how long.
man, now I just trim the sides a
Yeah.
little bit. You know what I mean?
Wake up.
It's a good feeling, ain't it? You ain't got to worry about your hairline getting pushed back no more. You know what I'm saying? Good, man.
Let nature do.
That makes you feel right. God, man. But yeah, man. So yeah, that that whole. Oh, how we get on this time? We be going in sometimes.
All right, I'm gonna finish.
Oh, effeminate.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Effeminate. Yeah.
All right. The book of Leviticus, chapter 22, and verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
And if a man eat of the holy thing unwittingly, then he shall put the fifth part thereof unto it, and shall give it unto the priest with the holy thing. Verse 15.
You shouldn't.
Huh?
You didn't do 15, did you?
Oh shoot!
You just read 7, right? You started at where you started? You started at 9.
Yes.
All right, that's right. You good?
Verse 15. And if they shall not profane the holy things of the children of Israel,
No, it says, and they shall not.
Oh, Salakia. And they shall not profane the holy things of the children of Israel, which they offered unto the Lord.
Yeah, you don't profane that. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that we offer unto the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So keep that which is holy, holy. You know what I mean? And that's just how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, these days, we don't have too many things that we don't do the sacrifices and things like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the reason why is because Christ was the ultimate sacrifice.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we still do keep the law, statutes, commandments. We still do kill that lamb.
We do. We still have multiple wives.
We still have multiple wives. Damn right. Right. We still keeping all the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which they do not teach in the Christian church.
We don't celebrate Mother's Day.
We don't celebrate. Ain't that coming up?
No.
Tomorrow. That's why, boy. Yo, man, let me tell y'all something, man. Yo, dudes be real slick. Dudes be real slick, man. Boy was trying to holler at my one of my coworkers, and the boy came up and he said something. He was like, "Yeah, just to let you know." He was like, "You got any kids?" He started asking me. He's like, "You got any kids?" Blah 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 blah. And she was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, happy Mother's Day." And then he walked off. I was like, "Oh, that's a slick ass line. If you want to find out if a chick got kids right now, you can walk up to be like, 'Yo, you got any kids?' Because I just want to wish you a happy Mother's Day if you do."
Right. I use that. So the days and easy number.
Yo, easy way to get it right there. Easy way. Because you don't want to just go and be like, "Yo, man, you got any kids?" He probably was thinking about how she got kids. Everyone. I need John. And she'd have been like, "No, I ain't got no kids." "Oh, you ain't got no kids?
I can change that for you.
I can change that." Right.
When I was in the world, when Mother's Day was coming, when Mother's Day would come around,
yeah,
I would get a couple of cards and I would hand it up to some females like Happy Mother's Day.
Ooh wee.
Yeah, man, they would be so shocked and be happy and stuff like that.
Let me find out. See, I know. I guess I know about you guys. Look. I just did it this week. Talk about, man. I was passing the shows out. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all. Mother's Day was when I around the time when I got into a real battle with my rib when I came into the truth. I know my son definitely remembers. You see my son over there? He's shaking his head.
He had a flashback.
He had a flashback. That was
Cam trauma.
That was the day.
Look at it.
He was traumatized that day. That was the last day that we stepped foot in the church. He was happy about not having to go there no more. But that was the very last day. I was video games. Right before this, I was done with Christian church and everything. You know what I'm saying? But my rib, she just wanted to go. And I didn't think about it. I didn't know, because at this time I'm done with all holidays. Mm-hmm. So I didn't even know what time it, you know what I mean? But she just really wanted to go this one day. I said, "All right, no sweat, let's go." And we went to a Presence church. Yeah. And we walked into this thing, and the dude didn't preach. He had a whole video about this kid that, was mama's boy. He grew up to be a good old son, and he's taking care of his mom and everything. And then the joint ends like, Happy Mother's Day. And everybody in the joint was just like, oh. I came out that joint, I was like, that was some bullshit. That was a waste of my goddamn time. Like, I'm going in on a joint. And my wife, she just was hoping that I would get some type of feeling from this joint to buy something or go out to dinner or something. I was just like, we need to go home because there's some bull. I was like, you should have never took me so damn. Like, I was going in. As Cam. Boy, we went, boy. It just lit a fire. Like all the remaining Christian demon came out that day. Every bit of it. And I mean, we were in yelling at each other. She called me a devil.
Famous word.
She called me a devil, my own rib. And you know what I said? I'll be that. I'm out.
Stand on business.
Stand on business, you know what I'm saying? And that was the beginning of my walk towards the UPK. Cam knew what it was. Cam was just like, this is crazy. I don't even know what you was thinking. Cam, you just went up in your room like this. I heard 2 doors slam that day. Cam was just like, y'all crazy. Like, you know what I mean? But guess what? When I came back home, back to peace. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, and I'm gonna tell you, if there's any brother that's in the truth right now that's about to go through that battle, that went through that battle, I'm gonna tell you, stand on business, man. Stand your ground, and stay in that book, man. She gonna follow you, bro. My rib asked me today, is it in Wilmington or in Smyrna? You know what I'm saying? Because she's gonna be in class. You know what I mean? My rib put these daggone prayer books together. You know what I mean? Because I'm out working and stuff like that, and the order had to be done. That it had to be done at a certain time, and I couldn't get it there in time. You see what I'm saying? And the only way that I can get it there in time is if she was to help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not one day.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Get a name.
Man, damn right. Well, see, you and my rib and your rib, they in it, man. They bartending at the black party.
Yeah, man, they trying to get them names.
They trying to get them names, man.
Sister.
Yeah, sisters, right.
Hey, you sister Letitia.
Right.
They want to get a name.
They want that name. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? They want a name.
So, you know what I mean? But Rockefeller, how are you? I was shy. You know what I mean? To the families, man. To the families that's in this truth, man.
It's already named.
Yo,
now, if my rib was here, she would start singing a song because she knows every daggone Christian song there is, man. Good night.
Yeah, man. All of that name might change. It might,
Yeah.
Might get a little spark that she needs.
Damn right. Right.
You never know.
Then we gonna get beans just on random. We're gonna come in Sabbath service in the morning. There's gonna be beans here. Like, oh man, no Sabbath.
We might get them.
We might. Just might.
You
heard that, man? Yeah, I mean, go ahead and sign into the chat. You know what I mean? Bring that's our
She gonna put a proper good.
But yeah, man. Where we at? Where we at the time? Oh, it's about that time. Oh, we actually went over.
Yeah. I'll do the Lord's Prayer and then
we're gonna just do the Lord's Prayer so that we can get because we gotta
I'm gonna go ahead and remove my chairs out here too.
Yeah, because we got it's busy. All right, so with that, man, hey, there's no questions in the chat. Doesn't look like there's any questions. You know what I mean? We had a pretty much light group that was online today, you know what I'm saying? But appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all continue to watch class throughout the week. Pay your tithes, man. Pay your tithes. And with that, man, we're gonna go ahead and sit these prayers one time. All right. I'm back so I can go ahead and get the angle here. Can't jam. Can't wait to get this brother his name, man. This brother been putting in some work. This shout out to my son, young man Cam. Go ahead, blow that score. I mean,
Oh, I do this.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Like, your name is now Kala Wakam, which means Killer Cam.
Killer
Sorry.
Good name. Sorry. Lasha
Lasha. Sorry. Oh, shoot. Can't do my sorry. Cam. He took a shot. All right. All right. Anybody want to come to the Torah? Yeah, how about some y'all shop rock? Yeah.
Yabba Shimmy Shabrak Ya. I can't let me know no command names. Yabba Shimmy Shabrak Ya. Yabba Shimmy Shabrak Ya.
That's a dope angle right there. Yeah. Now we got the mirror right there. That was perfect. All right. What we're going to do is we're just going to set up the Lord's Prayer for the second time.
Right. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Men of Israel, Michael. That's a lot. We'll put Yakodam, which means turn face to east. All right.
All right. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Bashamayim.
Wadash.
Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwa. Taba'ah.
Ratazai.
Ayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazah.
Kawa.
Ayah. Bashamayim. Latanana. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalakwana.
Kasalakna.
Wala'ah. Taba'ayinaw. Bonasaya one. A ball. Awashayinaw. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wathapara. Awalamyan. Aman.
All right, we'll be saying in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debt. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Men of Israel, sorry. Here's the turn. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahweh, Shem Shabbat, Yasmatah, sorry. You want to get assistance? One courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahweh, Shem Shabbat, Yasmatah, dismiss.
had to
You
close
doing
my
the
eyes.
glass in my right.
I would have had to close my eyes.
This boy being sharp, man. I can't
Yo,
wait.
that turned through me.
Yeah.
You said